Assured Food and Safety, a company like no other. Who are we? Assured Food and Safety is a group of health and food safety professionals who are committed to providing excellent service to the restaurant, cafe, and bar owners of New York City. Our dedicated team consists of former New York City health inspectors, restaurant attorneys, food safety professionals, former restaurant owners, restaurant design architects, HACCP plan instructors, entomologists, and much more. What is our mission? At Assured Food and Safety, our business and priority is making sure that we keep our community safe and help promote businesses just like yours. Our mission is to ensure that all of our members are always in compliance with all New York City laws and the New York City Health Code, and that they all continuously rank high in the new restaurant sanitary grading system. Our team fully understands how frustrating and costly it can become when having to deal with the New York City Health Department and their hefty violations and fines. This is why we have designed unique membership packages that are tailored to your needs and geared towards saving you money all year round. When did the New York City restaurant grading system change? The New York City Department of Health adopted the new letter grading system in July of 2010. Letter grade inspections officially began on July 26, 2010. Establishments subject to letter grading in New York City are restaurants, coffee shops, bars, nightclubs, most cafeterias, fixed-site food stands. Why was it changed? To give consumers easier access to information about sanitary conditions in restaurants, to improve restaurants' food preparation practices, to reduce restaurant attributable foodborne illness, but most importantly, to boost city revenue. Since the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene and Mayor Michael Bloomberg implemented the restaurant grading system, the annual revenue has increased to more than $42 million. So what do these grades mean, and how are they issued? An A grade is issued when 13 points or less are received upon an initial or reinspection. A B grade is issued when 14 to 27 points are received upon a reinspection. And a C grade is issued when 28 points or more are received upon a reinspection. This system seems straightforward, and it is, on the surface. Dig a little deeper, and you will realize that as few as 2 critical violations earns you a B grade, and 3 automatically brings you down to a C grade. Some examples of critical violations are violations of food temperature, food sources, food protection, facility design, and personal hygiene. Posting of letter grades. Letter grade cards must be posted on the front window, door, or exterior wall of all food establishments. They also must be within 5 feet of the door or other direct entrance, and must be placed 4 to 6 feet from the ground or floor. Not posting a grade card or posting the grade card incorrectly can result in fines of up to $1,000. How do all of these changes affect your day-to-day operations and cash flow? Well, no matter what letter grade you are looking at any given time, what all these letter grades really spell out is bad for business. How much business do you stand to lose because of the New York City restaurant letter grading system? Here are some things for you to keep in mind. Over 90% of New Yorkers strongly support posting of letter grades. Of those who do, 88% consider letter grades when deciding where to eat and where to spend their money. The Department of Health's restaurant inspection website remains very popular amongst New Yorkers. Since implementing the new grading system, its number of page views have increased more than 7-fold. This strong support by New Yorkers, coupled with the tremendous amount of revenue this system brings into the city, proves that the system will not be going anywhere anytime soon. It will only become stricter and harder to deal with for all food establishment owners, such as yourself. Negative letter grades are eyesores and can cost you a lot of new walk-in business. They also cost you neighborhood business, with locals constantly seeing the letter grades or the grade pending sign in your window. But with the internet, you could be losing a lot more business due to negative letter grades without you ever even knowing it. Here are some ways this can happen. These days, there are many free apps that New Yorkers can download to find grades and detailed inspection reports for each of the city's 26,000 restaurants. This includes yours. These apps are updated daily and contain the latest inspection results. Consumers can check inspection letter grades by location, name, or neighborhood. Not only do these apps include letter grades, they also include specific details on violations restaurants have accrued. This means that both your customers and potential customers know exactly where your restaurant stands at any given time, right in the palm of their hands. Negative news articles, blogs, and reviews can be severely damaging to your business and reputation. Many businesses never recover after being perceived as dirty or unsanitary by even one article or review. If your restaurant is not continuously up to par with the industry's highest standards, all of these things will translate into less customers and more money lost. Here are some numbers to think about. The Department of Health estimates that a food establishment loses between 15 to 25% of all business when any sanitary grade other than an A is placed in their window. The following graph shows you how your revenue can very quickly turn into dramatic losses. Let's take a look at actual numbers and have you determine where you fit in. A restaurant earning $250 a day multiplied by 365 days a year equals $91,250 in annual revenue. A loss of 15 to 25% of earnings equals between $13,687 to $22,812. If your restaurant earns $500 a day, then a loss of 15 to 25% could cost you close to $46,000 a year. And if your restaurant is earning $1,000 a day, then you could stand to lose upwards of $90,000 a year in revenue. All of this lost money that we just presented before you does not include the money you still need to pay the Department of Health in fines. It also does not include the money you must pay contractors to remediate all of the violations cited within your establishment. Let us not forget the additional time and money you lose trying to figure out and navigate through this complex system on your own. All that these large sums of money add up to is loss of revenue, loss of loyal customers, loss of potential new customers, and the loss of consumer faith in your establishment. Why should you join Assured Food and Safety? Because we are 100% focused on dismissing your violations and saving you money. We cover and specialize in all New York City Department of Health violations. We have an excellent and experienced team dedicated to helping you run your business. We deliver real results for local businesses just like yours. We have already earned ourselves a great working relationship with the New York City Department of Health. We are a leader you can count on, today and tomorrow, 365 days a year. And because you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. What services and protection do we provide for our members? Our membership packages include services such as full Department of Health court representation, food safety training for all of your staff, food safety guidance and assistance, unlimited over-the-phone consultation hours, restaurant monitoring, contractor background checks, brand protection services, third-party health inspections, expediting services, and appeal filings. Our annual membership options range between $500 a year for basic coverage to $1,500 a year for premier coverage. This means that your business can receive the maximum amount of coverage and membership privileges for just over $4 a day. We are not a representation company that charges you every time for monitoring services, going to court, or emergency consultations. We only charge you one time for the entire year because we understand that food safety is an ongoing learning process that affects your business and employees every single day. Become an Assured member now and have all the support you need when you need it. Our food safety professionals and legal team will be there for you throughout every step of the way.